Alrighty guys, so if you haven't already watched the first few episodes of this series, I suggest you go back and do that one because I know the title in this one is exciting and it's how we apply all of the social media lessons that I've had so far into the arm wrestling world. So I know I'm expecting a lot of arm wrestlers specifically to watch this one, but look, if you're not an arm wrestler, if you're here watching just because you want to apply your social media strategies into your own niche, whether that's knitting or basket weaving, whatever. Okay, that's great. But if you're an arm wrestler, make sure you go back and watch the other episodes first because it is really important that you understand where we've come from before we get to right here. So how do we apply everything that I've mentioned so far that I've done on the Great Review to arm wrestling? Okay, this is my honest confession that it is a live experiment. Now this is my thoughts. I haven't yet put this into practice. And look, as I put this into practice, you're going to see it. You're going to see it on the Ryan Blue Bowen channel. It's going to be on Facebook. It's going to be on Instagram. And it's clearly here on YouTube as well. So across those three channels, I am going to apply everything that I've learned in the Greater Review to Ryan Blue Bowen. And I am going to show you that it is possible to create an income arm wrestling. Now, yes, it's not 100% arm wrestling. It means I've got to do some time, some video editing, to go and meet some businesses as well. But hey, I'm getting paid to just essentially be an arm wrestler and to have some fun on a camera as well. So anyway guys, I'm going to show you how that is all going to be done here and how I intend on applying everything from the Greater Review, what I've learnt there, which again, reminding you, is providing me a full-time income. Okay, that is the only thing I'm currently doing to earn money for my family. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it onto arm wrestling. Alright, so you're an arm wrestler, you live in a local area. Okay, what I need you to do is realize that, okay, your audience is not arm wrestlers. If you want to become famous amongst arm wrestlers, the only way you should be doing that is by getting on the damn table and showing people that your hand and wrist is stronger than everyone else's and that you can pin people every day of the week. That's one thing, okay? Don't try to sell stuff to arm wrestlers. There's just not enough of us. We're going to laugh at you. It's not going to work, okay? So we need to get a different audience, okay? So we're not going for the arm wrestlers. Look, Raymond Coke can keep selling his Country Crush. He's got a good product. Okay, he can sell some of them, but look, we've all tried it. Even I've tried it. I've tried to sell stuff to arm wrestlers, ebooks back in my early days, and it just doesn't work. Okay, guys, it's the wrong market. It's not big enough. Arm wrestlers will never pay for it. They'll just laugh at you instead. So, what you need to do is realize that we all live in a different part of the world, and we've all got a local audience around us. People who live in and around us. People who shop at local businesses. People who do their daily life in the same local area that you live in. Now what you need to do is become a micro celebrity within your neighborhood. Now I am currently a micro celebrity within my neighborhood. I know it might sound a little bit weird, but if I walk down the shops in my local area, guarantee you someone will come up to me and say, g'day, you're the Greater Review guy, aren't you? It's true, it's taken a while for me to get used to, but literally if I will go for a walk to the shops, people recognize me, people know who I am, they come up and say hello, they thank me for the discount that they got at the local business that I gave away. People recognize me, know me, trust me, like me, and want to support me because they enjoy the content that I create. So you need to get to that same objective in your local area. Okay, that is your audience. You need to get a captive audience of the people in your local area. So this isn't for everybody. Don't get me wrong, a lot of you aren't going to want that. A lot of you don't want to walk down the street and be recognized. But hey, I think for those people who do want it, it's ridiculously awesome. Okay, you get to walk down the street, people recognize you, people are nice to you, people give you free stuff all the time. They say, come in, you're that arm wrestling guy who's always reviewing businesses, aren't you? And you can say, yeah, that's me, I'm that guy who's an awesome arm wrestler, and you can muck around, have a good time with people, get to know people. So what you need to do is first of all create that captive audience. Now, using the model that I've described before and how you go about things, you need to create you're going to have to pay for it. Initially, you're going to have to pay for it with time and energy and money. Now, Facebook allows us to do some tremendously accurate targeting. Just put your local postcode in. I literally started with my local suburb, so Red Bank Plains was for me, and I started putting paid boosts. Now, the good thing is when you're creating video content on a daily basis, at least on a weekly basis doing business reviews, but it should be at least daily in my opinion, whether it's a live video, a review, a community update, whatever, just a casual video just saying how you're doing, anything is better than nothing. And trust me, people are very interested in just getting to know who you are, so you don't need to have this grand scheme concept of what it needs to be. It just can be you doing you. you thinking about going to the next business. Anyway, the point is video marketing to your local area, to your one suburb, is incredibly cheap. In my local area, it costs me about between 1 and 3 cents. That's 1 and 3 Australian cents per video view. So I'm invading people's news feeds. I'm paying for it. Initially I was putting like $5 on every post, $5, then I upped it to $10 on every post. At $10 on every post, I was getting really good saturation in my local market. I started to get people recognizing me in the street. When I was doing that for about 3 months straight, that's when I started to get people recognizing me. Now, when that shift changes, as people start to recognize you, as businesses start to like what you're doing, you are going to not need to put the paid boosts on anymore. Locally, I don't need to put paid boosts on anymore, but hey, it's a good thing to keep doing, especially if you want to expand. So, as a local arm wrestler, you need to create a page, call it whatever you want, just call it your name, that's fine. My page, Ryan Blue Bowen, that's what I go by in the arm wrestling world, that's what my page is going to be. I'm going to start by putting paid boosts into my local area. Now my local area, for Ryan Blue Bowen, I'm going big. I'm not just going Red Bank Plains, I'm going to go Brisbane, I'm going to go a whole city. I'm going to try to become known in a whole city for giving away stuff. Okay, now giving away local businesses. Now which local businesses do I suggest you go for? Now, as arm wrestlers, look, it's probably best. Now consider that I haven't done this yet in arm wrestling. I've only done it in the Greater Review, which reviews all businesses. I'm now going to try it in arm wrestling. Now what I'm suggesting is that, and this is a guess, this is where I'm going to start, is that you do it first of all in businesses that relate somehow to arm wrestling. What businesses relate to arm wrestling? I don't know, obvious things like gyms, supplement stores, clothing lines, whatever, chalk, like climbing centers, all those things. There should be heaps of businesses in your local area that are like that. Now, even if there's not, there's nothing wrong. I still think it'll work, even if you went to a local business, your barber, whatever, any business, go down there. Now, when you go down there to do a review, don't be doing some cheesy review where you just want to, hey, put up a flyer. No, go and do a video. Go and meet the person. If you need to see what this is going to be like, go and check out some of my videos on the Greater Review. You'll see what I do with businesses. Do that as an arm wrestler. So how would you do it? Now, in a couple of episodes' time, I'm going to show you a live example. Okay, so today I'm not going to be able to show you a live example because I haven't yet done this for Ryan Blue Bowen. But I'm going to do it for Ryan Blue Bowen very soon, and you're going to see an example of how I would do this. But imagine I walk into a business and say, "G'day, mates. Let's say I'm in a supplement store. Yeah, g'day, mates. Ryan from Ryan Blue Bowen here. As we mentioned, we spoke on the phone the other week. Let's do that review. What I might ask in this video, mate, is just get you to tell me a bit of a story about your business, where you're from, how you came up with the business, what the business is about, the values, etc. What sort of products you show for the community, and what it is that makes you guys special. And then I might ask one more question on like what is one product in a store that everybody needs to try. Yeah, and look, and in that, mate, what we're going to do is we're going to give away a prize to the community. For the community to win the prize, they've got to like Ryan Blue Bowen, they've got to like your supplement stores page, they've got to share the video, like the video, and put a comment in the post as well. Now, when they put a comment in, they're going to get sent a discount code. So I need you to come up with two things for me. I need you to come up with a prize to give away, and B, I need you to come up with a discount that you're happy to give as a way of saying thank you to everybody who enters. So that's kind of what we'll be doing. So I'd be going into a business and doing that. Now, how do you find those businesses? At first, like I said, go and watch the other episodes because I explain all that. But at first, you need to offer to buy that prize. Don't be asking that business to give the prize. Start by buying the prize. Give more value than they're expecting from you. They will see it as an incredibly generous thing. If you go to a business, say, I want to buy a $50 supplement voucher from Jamie Sheldon's supplement store, whatever it's called, I forget, Riverside, something like that, Jamie? Anyway, let's say I'm talking to Jamie. Jamie, I come to you, mate, I want to give away a $50 supplement. I'm going to buy that $50 supplement, mate, and look, I'm going to give it away to your local area, and all I ask from you, mate, is the ability for you to provide a little discount, maybe like a 10%, 20%, whatever you can afford, mate, a little discount to everybody who enters. So I want to buy the prize, I want to give it away to the community. I'm going to get you a heap of likes, I'm going to get me a heap of likes, I'm going to make the community really happy, and with that discount, hopefully a whole heap of people are going to come in and try your product. So what do you reckon, Jamie? Would you be up for it, mate? And if you wanted to go really, really well, maybe even chuck like $50, $100 on top of that as a boost on Facebook as well, because if we boost it, it's going to get significant, because as you know, I'm a new channel at the moment, Ryan Blue Bowen. I haven't got a lot of traction, but I'm getting there. But if we boost it to the local area, we'll probably get a heap more shares as well. But yeah, man, what do you reckon? So there you go. There's an example right then, a live example of how you could approach a business. Jamie Sheldon, are we in business? Who knows? Anyway, I'm sure Jamie, if someone came up to Jamie like that, he'd be like, yeah, hell yeah, man. That sounds good. Because what is the business losing though? The business is not doing anything. They're getting a great amount of exposure and marketing for not much at all. All they're doing is providing a discount and getting people in the door, which is what businesses are always doing in the marketing anyway. So that's how, guys, you can apply what I've done in the greater review to arm wrestling. I'm going to do it as a live example. Watch my channel, Ryan Bluebone, moving forward from here, and you're going to see me start to do this. I'm going to start to approach businesses exactly like I did just then, and I'm going to get promotions happening in my local area, and it's going to start paying me. And all I'm going to be doing is talking about arm wrestling the whole time. Okay, so I'm going to think and breathe and live arm wrestling. I'm going to train with these people. I'm going to get these people on the table and make funny videos, whatever. Okay, I'm going to be having fun. I'm going to be having a good time. I'm going to be doing arm wrestling, and it's going to result eventually, like it has in the greater review, it's going to grow to this point where it alone provides an income for my family, and I get to then travel arm wrestling, tax deductions everywhere for arm wrestling. Alright guys, so that's how we're going to apply everything from the greater review to arm wrestling. What videos have we got to go? Anyway, might be another couple of videos to go. Like I said, I am going to show you a real life example as soon as I get one. I am going to be starting very, very soon on this. So hopefully this is getting you excited and making you realize that it is possible to be a one-man show, create enough attention that you can legitimately give value to local businesses in your area. Now, as this expands, it just starts local. If you get good at this, not only is it going to be in your local town, it's going to be your region, your state, your country, international. You get to the stage of this, doing this international, okay, you're chilling with people like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, okay, you'll be getting big collaborations on your social media then. So that's where the possibilities lie if you do this well. Okay, start local, stay consistent, put high quality content out there, give more value to businesses than you can imagine, and you will grow immensely. Alright guys, look forward to the next one.